What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big Boy Talk. First of all, we see the chats popping already. Let's give a shout out. See who in the building. We got Jared in the building. Hey,
Oh, y'all
salute!
ready.
Great content creator right there. If y'all don't know, go check out my boy content. Straight Fire, Southern Bowler Show, and they handle all combat sports. Stay with the heat. Miss Ash in the building. How you doing, Ash? K. K is in the building. But Jay is not. So thank you for showing up anyway. We love the support. We appreciate y'all. You know, y'all fam to us. So B, man, we got here a little late. You know, we had to make sure our boy Ghost was all set up. You know what I'm saying? I know you had the long day. I had the long day. But we still here to show the love anyway. Um, what's your week
Is
been looking like, man?
wild.
How you doing?
Man, I'm tied in 2-year-old dirt.
I feel the pain, brother. I feel the pain. I'm running off of 1 hour of sleep. So I feel the pain, man. Who knows what we
Oh,
gonna
oh, she actually was early. She was here at 9.
yeah, she was ready. She's like, yeah, I ain't gonna
I
talk
wasn't
just like
even
I did last
home yet.
time. She's like, yeah, I ain't gonna give me like I did last time. She's like, plus I want to hear the sport talk before y'all get to all the craziness.
So, Chris,
What's good, Chris? She in the building. Oh, she ready to start already. So listen, let's jump straight to it. All right. A lot of teams out here then came out with the new jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Look at Flossy, look at Fly. Um, I just want to talk about a couple. You know, I feel like there's a couple teams out there that's really got a great look. Um, and we can rank them. You know, give them like a ranking or a rating on what we believe. Obviously, we're gonna start off with the Ravens. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see them black on blacks with the purple highlights. What do you give those? Like out of all the jerseys, not just this year, but in general. Where do you rank those Ravens jerseys that they just came out with?
I do like the black on blacks, but finally, I like the purples as much as the black, and the whites look way better than they used to. Because our white jerseys, outside of the all whites, our white jerseys were just like it's like something that we did just to say we did it.
So first
Hater
and
alert.
foremost, we got Mr. Sugar in the building doing his best hating. The still a fan of the group, right? He's
The the
probably the
the the
last
Steeler
person
the
that should
Steeler
talk about
Raven.
jerseys because the Steelers when they come out with them bumblebee uniforms, them striped, them joints is ugly. They got to be some of the ugliest jerseys I've ever seen. But we gonna, we'll let you slide, I guess. I guess, you know, since Pittsburgh struggles to do anything that looks good on the football field, because them boys be looking raggedy. Woo! Disgusting
The
looking at
karma's gonna
still.
come. The karma's gonna come when his son goes to
That
college,
looks
and for some reason, the team that his son plays for is gonna be wearing purple.
you know what I'm saying? It's all good though. He's always gonna cheer for us. Miss Jang in the building, how you doing? Hey,
You
we
said
don't
Jenny
look
from the
like
block.
grimace either. What do y'all look like? No, like, come on, G. Those are the ugliest jerseys in the league. Mr. Jada Six is in the building. What's good, family? I hope your travels is going well. You safe and everything's going good today. Man, them black joints. I agree with you. The black joints is
Go lay
And
down.
you know what does it? It's the matte helmet that really sets it off. The matte helmet with the black on, the black on black with the matte, and then the Ravens eyes. It
Didn't the
just
Steelers not win the championship? Like the Ravens didn't win the championship? Like what
Steelers
we
ain't
talking
won a
about here?
championship in a good minute, but
We talking about
I
who
don't know
came in
why
the
he
best
acts like
losing fortune?
Suge like to act like winning the division means something without winning the championship. Not for our teams. Our teams are championship or bust. Well, at least we are. I don't know about the Steelers.
This team's
They
just
get lucky
bust.
every once in a while. Yeah, I think ain't they still waiting on Aaron Rodgers to decide what they're gonna do at quarterback? Yeah. Why don't you go worry about that, Suge? Go worry about if y'all gonna have Aaron Rodgers or not.
Hey,
I
Chris, go
mean,
ahead.
Chris, that's facts. I can't put the comment up here, but it's facts. What's good, Jared? Yeah, it's that's big facts, right? Big Ben was probably one of the worst human beings to walk the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He got away with it on multiple occasions. We're just gonna put that out there. But none of his teammates liked him either. So we're just gonna leave it at
Talking
that.
about Grimace. You had the cat burglar.
And then the purple. So you was talking about the purple jerseys, which are completely like they're gorgeous. I'd like to see. I wish we had a white helmet to go with the all white jerseys. But I'm cool with it with the purple helmet with the white jerseys. I like that too.
I think you
That's
can
a
use
clean
whatever
look.
helmet with whatever jerseys, actually, but I don't think there's like a requirement. Don't we have I mean, we could probably make a white helmet.
Yeah, we don't have a white helmet. I'm sure we could make one, but the problem is, so the way the NFL works, you have to apply for a jersey change. Basically, you have to put in a request. They can deny the request.
For the helmet,
You
though?
can't, yeah, even for the helmet. So the way it works, any little thing. So if the Ravens would have came out and all they would have did was change from Ravens to Baltimore on the front, that requires them to ask to do that. That counts as a jersey change. That counts as a new jersey. Just for the simplest thing. That the NFL is really, really strict with the jerseys. So hence why a lot of teams don't go too crazy with their jerseys because they gotta stay within a certain boundary based off what the NFL likes. Because the NFL doesn't want. That's why you're only allowed a certain number of jerseys too. The NFL doesn't want it to turn out like college football, where you can have all these different jerseys and show up wearing whatever jerseys whatever week. NFL wants to have control over it. Yeah, Don in the building was good. Yeah, them joints is tough. The black helmet is tough. Is by far to me by far the best helmet in football. And the next ones, and I know people ain't gonna like to hear this, but the next hardest joints are either the Bills white helmets or the Lions joints. Those shit's tough. Tough. I wish we had went right along and did a white helmet for the Ravens, white jerseys. Would have been fire. We need some ice over here too. But the black on black, I like they got the purple talons on the side of the pants. They got the purple feathers around the neck. Um, it's the little things. The little things, man. The little changes. They got the crest on the shoulder pad, and the crest matches, that matte black that's on, or that kind of, how do you describe it? It's kind of like I don't want to say it's iridescent because it's not iridescent. I like the iridescent color that they have around the numbers. That second outline around the numbers is that iridescent color that can kind of change depending on what the sunlight looks like on what the reflection on it is. I mean, it's the small stuff, man. It's so fire. They did a
Hold on.
phenomenal job.
What Yeah, my name officially starts with an L, so I don't know who B is. Because Chris is tripping.
Hey, oh, so you taking orders now, B?
One thing I'm ordering is this pizza.
I think B taking orders. But I listen. I'm right. I'm right with you, Ash. I gotta get me one of the black helmets too. I'm already looking. I was already looking at prices for the jerseys, so I was about to put me an order in for a jersey on like ASAP. I just don't know which
Put
one I
my number.
want
You put my number wherever you want.
because
Answer the phone talking about Mexican.
I was looking at the black jersey, and I was looking at the white jersey because I really like the way the purple feathers stick out on the white jersey. So I was thinking about getting one of those, but then again, I got kids, man. Not to and Raven C ended up saying Raven C said something similar because he the same way. He's like, "Yo, I want that white jersey, but I got kids. When you got kids, you keep it's a risk wearing anything white." But I'm a fan of the purple too, though, because I think the purple. Not mistaken, I gotta get a double look at it, but I think the purple had the feathers around the neck too. But they all go hard though. No, Jay, we had this discussion. Why, Jay? Why? You still never gave me a reason. I don't need more red. I don't. I don't.
Bruh.
We don't need more red. I promise you we don't. And a quick shout out too, because the NFL ain't the only one rocking some fire football jerseys right now. Some of them UFL jerseys type fire. Like I'm watching this game right now, and the Renegades and Aviators, bro, they got some decent jerseys over there. Yeah, yeah, Jay got that's
That's
a
the
Jay thing.
Connecticut winner. That's the Connecticut Renegades.
Why you gotta be like that, bro? You know we ain't got no UFL team.
I don't know.
Now, only team we had was the Sun and our Huskies, and the Sun is leaving.
Yeah, ain't
Sadly
no
enough,
sunshine when she gone.
and Jared, this is something I was gonna bring up. I was gonna bring up next. That's something to talk about right there. Hey, Chris, we ain't even need you to put like you ain't have to do us like that. You ain't even have to do that. You ain't have to do that. Jared, I'm glad we agree that the jerseys are tough in the UFL because they took to start from scratch on teams' jerseys, and they had a great level of creativity, great mix of things in there without looking too outrageous, incorporating the symbols, everything. Man, I just really like what they did in the UFL, and that brings me to like a team like so like with our black jerseys. I talk about how much I love them, but I was saying to B that they should have put the numbers in purple with the gold outline, and I think it would have made them pop that much more. Um, I think that would have been tough, and that's just something similar to like what Washington did with their jerseys. If Washington could do it, I know we can. You know what I'm saying? It would have been fire to have them just with that oh man that gold outline run some purple numbers, and it would have just it would have been tough. Let me see if I can find. See if I can find something here on their new unis, so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. In case y'all haven't seen it.
We can't see it.
I didn't find it yet, so I didn't bring it up yet.
That wasn't the important part.
Huh?
I said that wasn't the important part.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Okay.
Why does J1 danger prone Daphne Jordan Tyson on his team so bad?
For some reason, a lot of people want Jordan Tyson because of the potential he holds for what he can be. But again, I'm just scared of his injury history. I mean, every time a blade of grass come up and touch his ankle, something snaps. So I'm kind of scared. But if you look at these Commanders jerseys right here, you see how it's got that little extra pop to it because it's got the yellow outlining the burgundy there. I think that's a perfect way to put your dark jerseys together. And I think Ravens could have did that. Could have just. I like the helmet. Don't touch the helmet. The helmet's perfect. Just outline the numbers in gold, and I think it would give it that extra pop we needed, just for that little slight change. Just a slight change. I think it would have been fire. And they're already fire.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you a secret, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna get banned from you gonna get banned from YouTube for this.
Who, me?
They need to hire when they're designing uniforms. We need a gay guy, a metrosexual guy, and a straight up hood nigga fashion expert. You need all three of them to design your uniform. That way nothing get missed.
The remarks and comments of this channel do not belong to this channel. They belong to Mr. Ghost. When he says those things,
I'm just saying.
his thoughts only, we reserve right.
You gotta represent the LGBT, you gotta represent the middle, and you gotta represent the straight guys. They will get all three details because these uniforms. Oh, they're gonna match the shoes, they're gonna match the strings, they're gonna match the hats that's in your closet. Like everything will be covered.
And so just to comment on this, how do we know that's not already cause we don't know who works for Nike?
Because a real hood nigga would have said, I need the piping on the shirt to match the J's.
Look, we don't know. We don't know who work at Nike. All right.
We know.
Saying
they're missing things.
We don't know who work at Nike. Well, there's a reason why they're missing things, right? I think Coach said it on his stream.
Did the SRT team miss out on the 700 horsepower? Nope.
Well, hold on. Hear me out. I think what we're getting at though is the difference between someone going, hey, we want to go out of 0 to 10, we want to go at 10. Whereas the people that said, hey man, we need new jerseys, but we only want to go a level 4. We don't want to go too crazy. They got to be good for the NFL. They got to be tasteful. They got to be, just the slight changes, but make them good changes. That you can't, you know what I mean? Coach said it on his stream. You know what I'm saying? In the interview, dude said that had to do with creating the jerseys. He said, hey, what level did you want Nike to go with updating the jerseys? So we went about a 4 out of 10. Can you imagine if they went up to about an 8?
I'm just saying, you need Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Kanye, and T.I.
I'm just saying. His thoughts are his thoughts alone. Don't shadow ban this channel for his, misbehaviors. All right. That's
I'm
all I'm
representing for everybody. I'm a united
no,
flag.
not everybody.
This license pretty good.
Not everybody. You represent for yourself.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Boy. You a serious cut.
So he stepped away, but I'll get his answer as soon as he gets back. These here, Miss
I'm back.
Yolanda in the building. How you doing, Miss Yolanda? Another great content creator right there. If you don't know, now you know. Please go like, subscribe, Ravens Talk with Yolanda. She's usually dropping that heat right along with Hendo in the Rogue Pod. And we waiting on our very own super producer, Jada6, to hop up here because, he do the fire content live every Thursday. And he's also the creator of what we do, all right? But right here, we got the Titans New Jersey lineup. Okay. I don't know if you can really see that. B, do you need me to zoom in more? Or... Hold on.
I mean, Pimpa got the vision. I see it all.
Okay. So tell me what you think of the Titans new unis. I mean, these are gonna be their base new unis. They got rid of they still got the darker blue in there. Just a little bit. Like they got some stripes on there. But they really went with that what I call the Houston Oilers look.
I'm about to say, yeah, the Houston Oilers mixed with the 1997 New England Patriots. Man.
Yeah, because they had to have that splash of red. You know what I'm saying? A little extra red.
The Bills, if they were back in 1967, wearing pastel colors, I mean.
Hey Jay, that's not a threat. That don't bother us.
As long as it ain't Baby Shark, we'll be all
right. Yeah, man. I was. It's okay. It's subtle. I just think I'm at a point now where I think too many teams are rocking this red, blue, and white. Between them, the Texans, the Patriots. You got the.
It's
Bills.
American.
I get that. I do. I get it 100%. But
so's McDonald's, but I don't see any red and yellow.
I need something to change. We had the Falcons came out with some new unis this year.
They went back to their 1994 uniforms. Like what?
No. These is just I'm clicking through to see what they got here.
It literally looks.
I want to see if I got the next to the Rams new unis in here, the black ones. That I'm not really a fan of at all, by the way. So I'm gonna find those for y'all. Take a look at them Rams joints. But the Titans look just like like you said, the Texans, the Patriots, the Oilers from back in the day. The Falcons really had their changes were subtle. I don't know how I feel about it. But that The picture you saw, I think they got rid of the red helmet and went back to the black helmet. Um, it really subtle changes for them, but nobody really cares about the Falcons like that.
They
Just
changed
saying.
enough to make somebody buy the newer ones just to say they got the newer ones, so they can make a ton of money. You know, it's always those 150, 200,000 fans that, yeah, I got the newest one that's out. Bro, they
Yeah,
changed
pretty
they
much.
changed the letters on the front, and you paid $150 for a new one in every color.
And we had these here for the Rams. And B, this is what you heard me kind of going off about yesterday.
When did they adopt teal?
You didn't need the blue on the shoulder pad.
That's not even blue. That's teal.
It basically, yeah, it looks like teal, yeah. But you didn't need it on the shoulder pad. You didn't need it on the gloves. I feel like it threw off the whole black theme they were going for, which is again
I
why
feel
I
like
say adding that extra hint of red, Jay, is not called for.
what they did was they were like, what are the three colors of Dodge Chargers that get on people's nerves the most? The black ones, the yellow ones, and the teal ones. And they're just like, that's going to be what we put on our uniform.
I mean, what's good with you coming at Mopar tonight, bro?
I'm just saying, when you see a black, a teal, or a yellow Dodge Charger, you know they looking for attention. They about to act a fool just cause.
Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, B.
I'm just talking about them three colors. I see them three colors. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. You see the dark
blue. I can rightfully say I've
Jones?
never owned any of those three colors in my Charger.
Exactly.
Mine's were red. Mine's was red and white. Was the ones I had.
What is wrong with you, sir? What is it? God damn. Oh, okay. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. Appreciate you. Hey, how you doing? See, there you go. You got fans.
All right. So now, of course,
your nephew is in the building.
We got Mr. Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
Those are just beautiful.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
The way you said Mr. Jackson, you set yourself up.
Those are just, I mean, oh, I've never seen, this is straight beauty right here. Like, absolute fire. You see Jared say it. These have got to be, that's a top one helmet. That is the best helmet in football history. I don't care what anybody says.
Do not lick me. Do not lick me.
As far as the jerseys, like I said, if it had the numbers, be purple with the gold outline.
I mean, it would be better. It could be better. I mean, if Ghost was on the back of that and the number 86, it would be great.
You know what I'm saying? But you know.
You know what I remember? Because Jay wants that red to pop so much. Jay's going to give away one of the new Ravens helmets with the red eyes on the side.
Yes, he did say that. He did say that. Yes, Jay, I agree 1,000% with this comment.
No.
I agree 1,000%, bro. There's the Steelers Bumblebee uniform. There's no reason for
Men
them
of Christ
to have that at all.
Did
You know what I'm saying?
Jay just say Men of Christ? Do you hear some of the shit that I say?
He did say that.
I don't even say everything.
I ain't got no comment about it.
I don't even say everything. Shit. Men of Christ. You going to jail, you going to hell for blasphemy for saying that about us.
I mean,
Tell him Ghost he
yeah.
lied to the cross.
Oh,
Tell him
hold
Ghost we
on.
finna sell
Hold
our
on.
soul for some
Okay.
cheesesteaks
All
tomorrow.
right, there we go. Who's a heathen? Not me. Listen.
You see this poor innocent face?
I am
In
a
the arms of
man.
an angel. You hear me? In the
I'm a
arms of an
man of
angel.
Christ. Okay. I am a walking, breathing, living. I don't know, something positive. But I don't know what it looks like because it's positive. Oh, by the way, sorry. This combo right here, I gotta bring it up. Hold on. For Ravens jerseys, because it's gonna be my second favorite combo.
Did you check your messages, Reg?
I did, sir. I did,
Inquiring minds want to know.
sir. To prove it, the man himself has been invited to the building.
It took you long enough.
What's good, family? Finally
Nothing
able to
much.
get free on a Friday.
Yes, sir. You know
Said
how I
we're
go.
finally free. Yeah, we sure
Yeah, just
Trying
wanted
to.
to hop on with y'all brothers, talk about these jerseys, man, and the other Ravens talk.
Oh yes, yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm trying to
Yep.
find real quick though the picture of. I had a picture earlier, ready to go, and I can't find it. Of the white on whites with the purple helmet, and I promise you that one is going to be my favorite. If you look at what Rowe got on right here, the white pants, the white jersey with the purple helmet. Oh, next to the black and probably the all purple, that would be my next one. Is the white on white with the purple helmet.
Man, that's fire, man.
Absolutely fire.
And it
I'm
reminds me of that one is more like the 1996 jerseys. Uh,
yeah,
not so much of the helmet, but
no, but in the jersey itself, the white on white itself.
right.
Who's the guy next to Mark Andrews? Because he looked a little short.
To be honest, I could tell you if I wanted to. I couldn't see the jersey number.
Is that Teddy B? Because that looked like the kicker made it. It looked like the kicker made it onto the poster before Teddy B.
It might be Teddy. If that's a zero, that's Teddy. I think Teddy was 40, right?
I
Ash
thought it
says
was
it's Teddy.
46. Yeah, I thought it was 46 because he looked a little small to be a linebacker. I thought he was a kicker.
Damn.
That's tough. That's that's kind of hurtful. If you want to
Chris,
be real.
you are indemnified to respond.
If this lineup right here, the way this is lined up, doesn't tell you that Trey's about to come in here and be a starter, then I don't know what will. They got that man front and center next to Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that tells you Trey is the starter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not Rowe. Rowe's not up front. Kyle's not
Hey,
up front. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
telling to me.
yeah, they trying to
That's a
promote.
lot.
They trying
Yeah.
to promote him. They know he about to be that dude. But I will say this: don't be surprised. And Teddy Buchanan, he got some plays under him, so hopefully he blossomed this year. But don't be surprised if Jay Higgins start doing his thing, and he might end up still in that spot. I'm just saying.
To be honest with you, um, don't be surprised if you see Rowe with a diminished role because the way Minter plays his defense, he kind of relies on his linebackers to be able to fly sideline to sideline because he likes to send 4 only and mix them up and then send an occasional blitz with the safety. So he
Hey, can I be
relies
honest
on
with
his
you?
linebackers to be able to cover.
That's what Teddy Buchanan did the best. At Cal, instead of just covering all the time, he had sideline to sideline to the blitz. Same
Yeah.
thing with Jay Higgins. So those two together, I think, will be underrated combination.
Teddy's
why I
short
said-
and slow.
Yeah, that's why I was saying Rowe might be the guy to see a diminished role. He's gonna be the one to start. He's getting older. He's not that much older, but he's getting older. And looking at his play last year prior, yeah, he's still putting up numbers, but they're like you don't see his numbers. He don't pop off the camera, pop off the screen the way he used to. So you might see his role get diminished slightly in his new defense. A lot of people think it's going to revitalize him. He'll be better off, but I'm not so sure.
Now, I do have a question because the left side all white 0, and the right side next to Hendrickson all white 0 look way too skinny to be Rowe.
That's because I don't think that's a 0.
I've looked at like 18 different ways. It's not another 8.
No, it's not another 8. But I don't think it's a 0.
It's damn sure not a 2.
It is a 0, and that is Rowe, by the way.
Oh, he said
the
he
right
wearing
side?
2 different. Yeah,
They got him
he's wearing
on the
2
right
different
side.
uniforms. Yeah.
He got him wearing 2
He might
different
be
uniforms. right here.
revitalized 'cause on the right side. That 0 looking like he should be Wiggins.
No, that's Rowe. Because I just zoomed in and you can see his face. So
He
that's
must
him
be
on
on
both
that
sides.
triple Zempic now. Rowe on triple Zempic. He got the upgraded what was it? The upgraded sponsorship.
Yeah, that's definitely him. Which is crazy. They didn't have nobody else to put in that spot. That says a lot, doesn't it?
You know what's so embarrassing about last year
I
about
don't see Marlowe or Wiggins. Marlowe nor Wiggins are up there.
Yeah, they're there.
You know what's so embarrassing about last year?
Go ahead, Jared. Sorry about that.
No, y'all good, man. I'm just a guess here. Say again, 86 Ghost.
I said I don't see 44 or number 2.
I don't either.
Right.
But what I was gonna say was what's so embarrassing about Rowe and him gaining weight and he's playing like he's fat is what Zay just exposed about how them always playing full padded practices and whatever. You think he'll lost weight beginning to play game shape.
Oh, here.
You're right. You're absolutely right because
That's pretty bad.
According to Zay, he had them running padded practices as often as possible, and he said those guys he said they were worn out all the way until right before the game. He was like, we'd be trying to rest our legs right before a game on Sunday. That's terrible. That's terrible. And then you wonder why your team go out there and look sluggish and tired.
Harbaugh said you only get no cheeks during the season.
Like, it's crazy to me that as a head coach you watched a team of leaders tell you, no, we're not doing it this way. You're killing the team. We're going to do it our way. And they went on and won a championship. Just for you to boot them all out the door and say, well, I'm going to go back to doing it my way. We ain't seen the chip since.
I try to tell people on my channel, and you got y'all brothers have said it. This dude is a fraud. Like he won. If it wasn't for all them Hall of Famers on that 2012 squad, he'd have won. He wouldn't have won that Super Bowl.
You're
Period.
right. You're absolutely right. And it's sad because to this day, every year, there's some former Raymond that's called out John Harbaugh after leaving the team, and yet and still people look like, oh, John's a great head coach.
Oh, Chris put it in the chat. She said, and I agree. She said the Giant fans about to find out. They may have a
mutiny
because John does does good for his first couple of seasons, but then his bullshit is found out and he fizzles out every time.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be interesting in New York because they have young talent, offense and defense. They're about to find out exactly why, and I guarantee that's why he picked the Giants, is because their lack of real older leadership over there. And he knew it would be a spot where he could come in and take over the GM's role as well pretty easily. Because their GM is a walkover. He's about nothing. So now John goes in there. He's got the GM role and the coaching role. And he's making all the decisions. And now their star defensive tackle wants to leave. It just that should show you the one guy on that roster that we know of that is a speak up, I'm a dog type guy is now asking out. He wants out. If that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. And you know what? The Giants just signed him to like a record contract, so it is what it is.
Damn, they stuck with that dude for a minute. You see what Jay the Sick put in the chat?
Yeah, this one right here.
That's a shirt right there. I'll wear that shirt. You put that
I'm just gonna say, you know, there's a TikTok post going around saying that Lucifer might actually be Jesus. I'm just saying. So Jay just called John Jesus.
No, we ain't doing that.
No, we ain't doing that.
We ain't about to do that.
Oh boy said that at work, and I said, you said, huh? He said, yeah. And I'm going to tell so-and-so. I say, you know what? I'm going to lunch. I'm going to lunch. I'm out. Before you start that, I'm gone. Because I know y'all finna be up here arguing and this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna be downstairs, eat my little 2 pieces of pizza, my 3 wings, and my breadstick, minding my little business.
Yeah, because some people just kind of come out their mouth with the wildest. You just gotta walk away sometimes. You just gotta walk away.
That's the best thing to do.
But Zay,
I ain't got a dog in the fight, so.
And then didn't Likely come out and say something? I think it was Isaiah Likely or somebody. We'll say somebody from the Giants that got signed there said, "Oh well, the thing that was holding us back from winning the championship was Faalele."
It was like Faalele basically ruined the season.
He say he ruined the offense, and now guess who's in New York?
But the difference is, New York will make him sit Faalele the fuck down.
No, they won't. No, they won't. John's gonna do what John wants to do, as long as he has. And I'll tell you why. Because he has GM powers, he's gonna do whatever he wants over there. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Ain't nobody gonna do a dang that thing about it.
Ashley, if I was 77, I would have been smarter to say, look, coach, you need to start who needs to start because we need to win.
And you know what's so messed up? If you put Daniel Faalele on one of these UFL teams to block, how much money do you want to put up that he'll get dog walked by a lot of those defensive linemen in the UFL.
Yeah,
But John signed
he
him.
will. Yo, he will. He'll get dog walked by a few of those dudes. Absolutely, he will. Absolutely, he will. And you know what's crazy? Now they got him and Evan Neal over there. Them dudes, and when they both end up starting. Oh my goodness, it is gonna be a field day on the Giants' offensive line. I feel bad for Jackson Dart. He coming back off injury. He got to get behind that line. Him, Neighbors, and Scatterbo all coming back off of injury. Bad injuries too, all tears. And they gotta get behind that line. Jesus.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Just like I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, it's going to be a field day on them. That's gonna be they're about to wreak havoc on them boys, something crazy.
And they gonna be practicing pass all year.
All year too. And they only get Sundays off. you got 3 hours before the game to get your legs right.
What do y'all think about a lot of Ravens fans? You know, Coach. Shout out to Coach Sip Tally and Lunch Break High Take. You know, I don't know if Yolanda and Hendo talked about it. I believe they did, but about EDC press conference. Basically, he's not being crystal clear as far as if he's gonna go offensive lineman. It's like he may go defense again or nothing, you know, to improve the offense, especially the offensive line. What's y'all brother's opinion on that?
His words mean as much as a broke pimp.
You can put it that way. You can't take him at his word, obviously, right? That's why we call it the liar's luncheon. I honestly believe at this point he's playing mind games with himself. Meaning he's trying to hide what the Ravens are going to do because of the whole, you know, when John Harbaugh was there, what is it? The rest of the league, Zags, Weezig, you know that. So I think it's a thing of he also doesn't want John Harbaugh because we all feel like John's the type of guy, he's super petty. He's gonna be the guy that, oh, the Ravens want this guy, oh, I'm gonna take him. Because the Giants go up before us. What's gonna stop them from drafting Vega? Everybody's got them going after defense. What makes you think they won't take Vega? Even though they signed Faalele, they got Evan Neal. They got other guys there. John will do whatever he wants, especially in spite of Baltimore. So when EC comes up and says, yeah, no, I'm open to pick up anything, that's to throw other people off. That's the EDC, I think, has an idea of what he wants to do. I think he truthfully wants to go either wide receiver or guard at this pick, or even tight end. I really believe he'd take Kenyon Sadiq, and I'd be okay with it.
And you know what? I agree, and I think this is also time. This is an opportunity for Mentor to shine. I know he's just a coach, and at the end of the day, the general manager may have a little bit more pull, but if the head coach puts it in, you know, the general manager EDCE, hey, we need to understand you want to go defensive end or corner or whatever the case may be. We really need an offensive line. I want this guy.
Yeah, and you know what? Big ups to Mentor because he gave the answer he's supposed to give when they asked about how he felt about, you know, EDC and drafting and all that. He basically said, I'm just here to give input. I'm going to let him do what he does and be great at what he does. And we're just here to give some input. That's basically the perfect answer, right? As a coach, you're coming in and the whole fan base is now looking at you like, I like that answer. EDC is like, I like that answer. Everybody's happy with that answer. And as a first time head coach, it takes pressure off of you because now you go, let me hone in on my craft. Let me focus on
What's wrong
making
with
this
you?
defense better and making this team better. And you just give me the parts you know we need. I think that's going to be, and Ash says it, he's been on point. Absolutely.
Yeah, he has. So far, I'm still keeping my eye. I'm still because he knew and we had a big debate on my channel with my brother Big Joe because he thinks that he's gonna still be under the same mindset of John Harbaugh. I don't think so, but I can understand why. So I'm kind of we'll see. Everything
It's
sounds
almost
good,
like
but we'll see.
it's almost like a
Was that a
brainwashing
debate
thing,
or
right?
all out war, Jared?
Oh, that was both. We
A little both.
it was debate.
If it's not a debate without a little bit of war, right?
Yeah. It's like a couple uncles arguing with each other over some spades. It was on that topic. It got a little heated. Well, still all family.
Of course, that's the best kind. The kind where you
Mm-hmm.
know y'all can go back and forth because y'all just gonna hug it out after anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in terms of mentor, I see what you're saying with John. I mean with EDC because after being with one guy for so many years, that mindset is kind of drilled in there. But that's when I go back to was EDC making the picks or was John making the picks? Because I truly believe John was making most of the picks. So when you bring that into the factor, I then go on the side where you are, Jared, where I say, well, things are going to be different because now Mentor is going to be making the picks.
Right.
You're now getting input from a different coaching staff rather than, you know what I mean? But again, another thing that was brought up, I think it was either LBHT show or Coach's show. I think it was Coach and Sip the Tally Films. A lot of people, now I know me and B have brought it up on this channel where we've talked about it, but a lot of people haven't held the scouting department, you know, to the fire for the players that they're scouting.
That was Sip the Tally. He brought that up. Yeah.
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 And I know me and B, we sat here and talked about that on this show.
Y'all
B
have.
was like, fire all of them. B said,
Yeah.
fire all of them.
I remember
scouting department.
it was y'all and Sip the Tally I heard mention.
Yeah. And I
recruiting.
agreed. I'm like, let them all go. But at the same time, I said, well, how do we know that these are the guys that the scouting department could be saying, hey, yo, here goes Puka, so-and-so and so-and-so. And John's like, nah, I like this guy. You know what I mean? There's nothing we can do to prove that he's taking the guys that they're saying, hey, you know what I mean? We can't prove it until now seeing EDC without John. So that's why I think I'm so excited for this draft because I want to see the difference heading into it.
I'm the same way. Go ahead, Brandon.
Your scouting department is told who to scout. I want this type of player. I want this or I want that. So your scouting department is scouring based on the filters they're given.
This is true.
That's true, and a lot of it is bullshit. Like EDC said something that I don't know a lot of people caught, and it pissed me off. And I'm HBCU, and I highlight the HBCUs. He said that, which it was a half truth. He said a lot of the small school prospects that are good are being poached or recruited to the big schools, which is true. Because Jamari Taylor from North Carolina Central, who went to Virginia, the Virginia Cavaliers, in my opinion, he's one of the best running backs in this running back class. Better than Singleton, Love, all of them. Because he can do everything. He can fit in our offense. He can fit in any offense or any scheme. But what pissed me off, he said that that's basically why basically he referring to that's why you can't look at the smaller schools because all the talent has been recruited from there. And that's not true because brother Emory Hunt had exposed that to be bullshit. Or his research.
That's definitely not true. I mean, just go back alone to when Coach Sanders, when Deion first took the Colorado job. Look at all the talent he brought with him over there from the HBCUs. Those guys wasn't being poached by nobody at the time.
No.
They went over to Colorado with Coach Sanders and became seen. So you can't really, you know what I mean, put that in a bucket like that. So it is bullcrap. Just like the statement, we got 200 guys that can fit our roster. That 200 draftable players in this draft. That's a lie. That's a lie. One team does not have 200. Not one team in this league has 200 guys that they're like, hey, every last one of these dudes could come in here and play and, you know, be a starter or a bowl out for us. That's a lie.
Yeah, that was a lie. That was bullcrap. Yeah.
That's your way of saying, hey, we know we miss on a lot of picks, and we know a lot of guys we supposedly want. I throw up air quotes on that. Get plucked right before we can get them. But this guy that we got, we still think he's a starter. We still think he can play here, which we know is either not true because they wouldn't make the team or you know wouldn't play, or again, this is where John Harbaugh's history comes in. People don't realize how much John didn't like. First off, he wasn't good at developing the young talent at all.
No.
But he also didn't like to play the young talent. If you remember back to Nate's rookie year, Nate Wiggins, he wasn't supposed to start. We lost 3 starting corners. And it was like, oh, well, Nate, you got to play now. So he's not into Kyle. Even Kyle was supposed to come off the bench. Kyle was supposed to be the third safety when he got drafted. He got drafted in the first round. It was like, oh, well, we got no choice. You got to go in there. You know, Marcus Williams went down. Darius Washington went down. Kyle, you're in there. Same thing happened with, I think, with Linderbaum when we drafted him, which was the same year as Kyle. We had no center on the roster. We ended up signing him, and then we signed Bullock, and Bullock ended up being the backup. So he was forced into starting, but they made him battle Bullock for the starting spot. So John does not like starting young talent unless it's somebody he personally like, yeah, this is my guy. Like with Faalele, he's like, I've known this kid since he was 16. He's going to come here and start. And it's been terrible.
Yeah, and he's so arrogant. That's why we call him Teflon John. Yep. He's so bullheaded, he can't realize it's ruining the flow of the offense. Because he's so bad at guard that teams know to just key in, just keep going at 77. It's gonna eventually cave in the whole offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, how many times do you watch tape of this cat in practice and you see him get run by, or you see him pushing his own teammates or blocking ear, and then still turn around and say, that's it, kid, you're getting better. What? What? Where do you see that at? Like, it's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to be a head coach and be that bullheaded, that you're willing to sacrifice your entire franchise and your chance at a Super Bowl because you're like, hey, this is what I believe, and that's that.
Will you guys be upset if we go wide receiver in the first round?
Depends on the wide receiver.
I agree.
We said at the same time. I agree. Depends on the wide receiver.
I mean,
I
even
know a
if
lot
it
of people
was
like Tyson. I don't. I'm sorry, but that's risking too much by bringing in a guy with the injuries he's had. Like he's had, and it's not like he's getting injured a lot of times off of major contact. He's getting injured off of non-contact injuries
soft
and
tissue.
small contact.
You talking
So
about Jordan Tyson?
yeah,
Heck no. No.
so I don't want him. But
I
outside of
agree.
that, if Cardinal Tate is there, snatch him up.
Yeah.
I'd even think about I'd give thoughts to Makai Lemon again, but everybody knows my guy in this draft is Skylar Bell. That's just my that's my personal opinion. But I wouldn't mind taking receiver first.
I'm gonna throw something else at y'all. Go ahead, because I want y'all to finish. Go ahead.
I was gonna say honestly, even if it was, they decided to somehow they got Bain at 14. As long as you clean it up in the next couple of picks to fill out the other needs that we have, I still be cool.
Yeah, I can. It depends who it is. Like if let's say we get Bain in the first round, and then you follow up with the guard. Then maybe next round with the center, and then if Ted Hurst is still there, in the later rounds, or any other the wide receiver from Connecticut that Big Red is high on, or my guy from Baylor, Josh Cameron. Any of those three wide receivers, if we end up getting them on our roster, I'm good. But like 86 Go said, we need to address offensive line especially, and then get some more weapons around Lamar, man.
Yeah, it's one of those drafts where it's the perfect draft to go after O-line because it's pretty deep on the interior of the line in this draft.
You're right,
but interior line is.
Yeah, even if we don't get Vega, right? You got that Kevin Rootless kid from Georgia Tech. In my opinion, he could be. Then again, no, because he has never mind. He has injury history. It's not as bad as Jordan Tyson. Nowhere near as bad, but he's been his last year, this last year, his senior year, he had nagging injuries. So I want to try to avoid players who have had injuries. As far as nagging injuries.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm pretty sure Bo Stevens will be there in the second and probably third. From the guard from Iowa.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be there. I know Logan Jones will be there at least in the third. And to me, both those guys are starters. You know what I'm saying? What's the other guard tackle from Iowa? Dunker.
Yeah.
He's gonna come into a team and contribute. So you can go O-line deep in this draft as far as interior goes. Definitely go O-line deep in this draft. So I'm not too worried about it. Doesn't have to be Vega in the first round. Would I like it to be? Yes, because I think Vega is going to come in day one and be a problem on the offensive line. He can move his feet, so you can run the zone with him. You can run power with him. He can do it all at guard. So
and there's a lot of people are scared of drafting Vega because they fear he may not fit the zone. Which that's what I was about to say. Yeah, he's so much. I like his IQ and his feet. I think he'll adjust.
Yeah, and he's got good feet. I trust him to be able to get in that system because you know what? I had to go back early on. You'll hear me probably a month or so ago, maybe 2, saying I didn't trust Vega as the first round pick. You'll hear I said that right on here. I was like Penn State. I was like I watched Penn State. I ain't really like it. I had to go back and watch tape again. And the dude has great feet. Like he can move. I watched him move from inside and come around the tackle and make the block on the edge. It's a great guard to bring in for a zone scheme when they can move like that. Especially someone that'll be able to move with your quarterback when you got a quarterback like Lamar.
Right.
So I think he'll be a phenomenal pickup. Jane, to answer your question, I'm not sure. Maybe not. I mean, it's getting late. Either that or they out partying.
Either one, yeah.
They want that YouTube after dark. That's what it is.
That YouTube after dark. I mean, I'm trying to stay a creature of the light. I mean, I'm a good guy. I don't do that. I don't do that YouTube after dark stuff you talking about. That ain't me. You must be talking about Jada6.
Yeah, things been real calm since he ain't been here. It's crazy who the influence is.
You know what I'm saying? He that's because he's diabolical.
Dang, Jada6 catching straight while he ain't on here, y'all. That's wild.
He listening.
Oh, he listening. Jay always listening. Jane said she just made a tuna melt. I had a comment for that, but the Christian in me won't let me make it.
I had a comment too. But I'm just gonna stay out of it.
Chris about to do some yoga.
You ain't got no problems.
Listen, Chris, big ups on the health. All right, I can appreciate a good stretch, a little yoga, a little smack it, flip it, rub it down. I'm talking about muscles, obviously, because they need fine stretching, and you got to hit it with a little icy hot. You know what I'm saying?
I have to hit it with the ice because it's gonna be hot.
See, he the one. Now you see, Jerry, he the one that take it too far. I'll talk about muscles, stretching. Getting your proper.
I'm talking about Bikram yoga. Bikram yoga, it's 120 degrees in there, so you're gonna need some ice because it's gonna be hot.
Oh Lord, she done injured the tailbone. See now, what I tell you about playing with them paddles, Chris? See,
how you know it was a paddle? Were you there to witness it, Reg? How do you know?
No,
what it was?
No, but she's threatened me with one before. Therefore, we know she has them in hand.
She's going to get hit with one. She said she does the paddling.
Well, maybe she decided to reverse roles.
Oh, so you saying the paddling leads to puddling? Okay.
All right. Well, there you go. She said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you saw what she put in there. She said she can take some wood. Okay. All right.
No, Ghost. What is wrong?
Even Jane knows she wants some wood right now.
I know, see it.
On the tailbone, huh? That's one of those where you scratch your neck with the tailbone, huh? Yeah, you want some bullshit.
I don't even want to know what y'all stretching no more.
Hey, that's because the chat is in here is diabolical. Y'all waiting for the center to take over.
Yeah, when we talking about football, it was quiet as hell. As soon as we started, y'all started talking about something else. Everybody all active and
There's
We
like,
know what
oh,
y'all here
YouTube
for.
After Dark is coming. That's what they come here for. YouTube After Dark, where Jada 6 and 86 Ghosts go on these evil dark rants about stuff like peanut butter and desert throats and
First of
squirting
all,
people's
that,
mouths.
that whole live happened. I wasn't even there for none of that live. I came back and I was like, what is this peanut butter talk going on? Who is Desert Throat? I didn't know there was a whole CIA operation that happened on the one day that I missed.
Hey, funny thing, right? The name Desert Throat. I honestly got that popped in my head from I was thinking of Metal Gear Solid 2. No, was it Metal Gear? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2, I think it was. It was 2 or 3 where he got the call and it was like doo, doo. And it was somebody with a deep throat. And he was like, call me Deep Throat. And he was like, what? Even as a kid and playing that game, I was like, oh, whoa, that's diabolical. I ain't calling this man Deep Throat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Reg grew up in a wild hood, sexual defense. You got video game characters talking about Deep Throat. Like what?
Come on, man.
What
No, I
type
think
of
I
what
ain't
was
played
going
Metal Gear
on?
Solid, bro.
I did not remember that part where he calling another nigga Deep Throat. Like the fuck. I hung up like, look, cuz I don't even know who you is. I'm out.
Hey, y'all know the easiest way to make a tuna melt, right? Y'all know the quickest way to make a tuna melt?
No.
2 fingers in a circle.
Nah, have Shorty get in the car and turn the heated seat on.
What type of funky Jones?
That's why I didn't want to answer it, because I knew it was gonna be something crazy like that.
Yo, I'm just saying.
I thought that's how you make that cat milk. How did what type of yeah.
Oh man.
Reg had some funky Jones back in the day. I'm glad
Nah,
you've upped your
not
game.
Reg. Not Reg. I'm just saying. You know, they be out there.
Well, you know a lot about it because I ain't never
You stroll
experienced
the
nothing
streets,
like
you'll
that.
find the right one.
Yeah, see, I don't be in the street. You real unusual.
What you mean?
I find mine in the church.
I got Jesus in my life. Thank you. And stop with the full name. I thought we went over this yesterday. Listen, all I'm saying is, as an electrician,
I'm saying once you start repeating that
I've
full
come
name
across
back,
a thing or
things
two.
can change.
I'm just saying I've come across a thing or two, right? Like, I was on a job and I was sitting in my van outside of I had just finished doing the service, and I was sitting in my van.
What service was you
Right
doing?
there. Electrical work, service work. You don't know what service work
And
is?
you heated the seat, huh?
No. Work vans don't have heated seats. Not, at least not our old ass work vans we had. So I'm sitting in my van. I'm doing my work. You know, filling out my paperwork, whatever. And a knock comes on the window. Okay. It was a lady in the streets. Okay. She asked me if I needed some service. And I said no. I said no. I said no, I'm good. But the point in this story is, if you want to make some tuna melt, just cruise the streets and find a lady in the streets and turn your heated seats on.
So you decline her service because you're the one who gives the service. Okay.
No,
I got the
decline
moral
her
of the story.
service. I decline her service because I don't want nothing to do with street service.
I know, because you got the professional service, right?
No. And Jang, you are 100% correct.
I don't know what the fuck going on, y'all.
Reginald is servicing women in his service vehicle.
I'm pretty sure she sleep, Chris. Last I talked to her, she was about to pass out. So yeah, pretty. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, hold on, I can't catch it. The comments coming in too fast now. Yeah,
Kwame
Yeah.
always pops up at the worst times for rage.
that's Kwame, welcome, man. Well, I don't know what's good with your timing, but when you come in,
As
it's
soon
always
as you two
something,
got the
something
dark
wrong
show
going
up,
down.
Kwame is on one.
It's like the negativity bell rings, and Kwame's like, "I'm here."
That's
I'm here.
negativity.
I'm here.
That is negativity. Yeah, it has nothing to do with negative.
He said negativity.
Every time Kwame come in, it's something about glizzies, peanut butter, biscuits, desert throats, hookers, services. Like, it's always some type of far off from what we was really talking about type topic. It's
Because
like we
we
got
need a
our.
national
He said, Kwame said the Diddy talks. Hey, we trying to avoid the Diddy talks. We trying to avoid those. Don't nobody in here want anything to do with no baby oil.
Yeah.
You keep that. You keep the baby oil to yourself.
Shit, what y'all need to avoid is the Vince McMahon talks. That's what y'all need to avoid. Yeah, you
Vince
sitting there
McMahon.
worried about Diddy, Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he another one.
Take a shit on you.
He another one. Vince McMahon is
He
that
walking
dude
out here free.
He a whole different type of monster. For what he was doing with, did you hear the stories from the old female referees from back in the day?
Yep.
Yeah, and some of the women wrestlers. Yep. And women that worked in the offices and everything else. That dude is a problem.
Yep.
Jane, you know we don't do the Diddy talk. We don't
Exactly,
do that.
J6.
Right? We try to avoid those talks. I'll tell you the scary part. The scary part is that same Vincent is basically best friends with the president.
Yeah. Do you see him? His wife, Linda McMahon. I forgot what position she's taken up, but she's been
Got hired.
Yeah, she was hired by Trump, and she's
Yep.
been. Yeah, so I peeped that. I peeped that. Yeah. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's diabolical stuff, man. Keeping it all in the friendship there. All we can do is pray about it. Hey, y'all listen, y'all need to cut it out. Listen. Okay, that's the position she got right there. Thanks, Ash.
Thank you, Ash. Yeah, I ain't know what position. I'm like, what the hell is she doing?
Kwame, I'm gonna be real with you. Right? I didn't vote personally. But at the time, if it was up to me, the same dude would have been in office because the other one was leading us down the wrong path too. And I'm thinking, as long as it goes in the opposite direction. But in the process of it going in the opposite direction from the last dude, it veered off to the left. And you never can really just, and this is why I avoid a lot of politics, because realistically, my vote isn't in any of them. My vote is in the Bible. It's in that in my beliefs. That's what I believe will carry me through life. That's why I never vote. So I go the dementia vote. So until presidency gets younger, um, and we do get a little more, stable or something a little more down the middle rather than being one sided either way. And I'm talking about either way. I don't want. We need somebody that's going to come in and be down the middle, not somebody that's going to be a far left or a far right. That's the only way you're really going to fix things ever. And still, even then, because of
I agree, Rich.
because of the way the planet is, and the world is right now, and the way people are, you're still, even if you get that person that's straight down the middle, people are still going to be unhappy. But I think for everything to get better, I think everyone has to be unhappy because that one person that looks at things down the middle needs to do what's best for the U.S., what's best for us all, and not either side. You know what I'm saying? So until we get that, everything's always going to be unsettled, no matter which side wins the vote. You're right. It's all black and white, no gray area, and that's the terrible thing, man. That's the terrible thing. Well, that's what's causing the problems, though, Chris.
I'm hold on before you say it. I'm gonna say it like the late Dick Gregory said it. If you got two votes for two people and they're both evil, one is Hitler and one is a rapist, you're evil yourself if you vote for any other one.
Exactly, and that's the problem we're facing, right? Because we're not getting good, just pure like good people in the office that's going to do what's best for everyone, or try and do, because you're never going to really be able to do what's best for everyone, but you got to try, right? You got to try to put this country above everyone's single focus. And that's where I think it's kind of wrong, though, because you can still vote. There's always a third party in there that you can still vote for. But what happens is, so I'm gonna put it this way: if you look at when the last president was in office, all the votes went his way. Everybody was happy. Guess what? The U.S. went to crap. Prices shot through the roof. Gas prices went through the roof. Uh, we were basically in recession again, and things went to crap. Well, guess what? This time around, you choose a new president. For a second, gas prices drop. Things are looking good, and then guess what? Gas prices back through the roof. We're at war again, and everything's going to crap. It's always going to be that way, no matter who's in office, unless you get somebody that shoots down the middle.
I
Because
think that's a. I agree. I agree because that's a cop out. A lot of we still have those old sayings that they try to force you to pick Democrat or Republican. If both the candidates are shit, well, either Republican or Democrat, you have the right as American not to vote.
Exactly.
I don't want blood on my hands. I don't want to pick Barabbas.
You're right. You're right. Because what happens is they come in, and either way, you end up with an extreme, right? You get the Democrat, they want to go extra extreme. Oh, now we don't want any gas cars on the road. We want all electric cars on the road now. Wait, what? our 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 whole infrastructure is not ready for that. People can't afford these cars, and if they can't get to a charging station. Do you see people out here darn near ready to kill each other over charging their cars? But that's what the extreme right wants. The extreme right wants all electric vehicles. They want, certain things that's not really feasible. Well, the extreme left wants things that's not feasible as well. And the whole point in the president, if you want to be real, no matter who the president is, they have to answer to the House. And the House is supposed to be split. Well, the problem is the House doesn't ever agree either because they're extreme left and extreme right as well. Right? Congress doesn't. They're both extreme either way as well. So until you get somebody that says, "Hey, listen, I'm not extreme either way. I just want to do what's right," and you cause them to come up with actual agreement rather than one side losing and one side winning, it's always going to be a problem. Nobody's ever going to be happy.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of I don't like talking politics. I'm not. That's I let y'all have that. Y'all can have it. Let both of y'all debate on who y'all think is right, where the country go to over horrible selections.
Yeah, I'm not big on. I'm not big on talking politics either. It's not really my thing. I prefer not to. I prefer to stay away from it.
I agree.
One thing I will say, if Bill was still in office, we wouldn't be at war right now. Everything be gravy. Because Bill would go into meetings, smoke a little weed, get his dick sucked, and then go on about life. he ain't ever give a damn about that. Bill was one of the coolest, smoothest motherfuckers that ever stepped foot in office. Bill be there smoking. That's what we trying to do today. They said what? Tell them we'll get a pound. We'll give them a pound of dro, and they just fall back. We ain't trying. We ain't about that over here right now. We about peace. All right. Tell them I sent 10 hoes over there. You got have fun with. We good. Bill was making backdoor. He was making backdoor deals. Just we was at peace. Bill had us at peace. Backdoor deals. You know what I'm saying? Get his head in the Oval Office. He was good. Bill was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's it, Jay. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all he ever wanted. He ain't care about nothing else. I agree. I can agree with Kwame on that.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Little Monica there. I can picture Bill yelling her name like Joe. Monica! Remember Fast and the Furious? When John was losing the race? Monica! Oh, man. That's all Bill cared about. That's all Bill ever wanted. We need another president like that. Somebody that just want to chill. Be cool. Don't care either way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that man needed. Some Mumbo number 5. That's what he needed.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. But we done been in here an hour and a half, just about. I think we can call it a night tonight. Right? We'll let the freak dick slide. Maybe you know what? I am open to doing a post show hangout for anybody that wanna jump up here and just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm open to doing a post show hangout.
Off there.
James says it's only 9 p.m. Yeah, it's almost 11 here. Jay, you're in Utah.
Colorado.
Utah. Is yeah. Y'all ain't got much going on out there at all. You know, of all the places, I get on social media, I see all these different places where there's all types of wild stuff popping off. You know what I'll never see? Utah. Ain't a damn thing going on out there.
That's where the
None
Mormons
but
play.
none but people probably ice skating in the streets. That's it. Ain't Nathan going on in Utah. Nah, it's always something popping in Connecticut. I just saw a couple videos today. Connecticut is wild. And I don't even mean that like in a good way. I mean that in a negative way. So you could technically say what I was saying about Utah as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and boring. I like boring. Give me boring because boring is safe. Connecticut is wild.
We know Connecticut. Well, ain't Vince McMahon from Connecticut? I live there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like
Triple
I
H.
don't like that choice, but yeah, he is. You know, he live out here. 50 used to live out here. That whole G Unit clique lived out here. Low known fact, Diana Ross lives out here. Just saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We gotta listen. You go to Greenwich, that's where all the famous people live. Greenwich, Connecticut. Crazy, right? You would never think so. Not with the way shit is out here, man. I just saw some stuff about Bridgeport, Connecticut today. People was out there wilding. Jang said it's beautiful out here. The winter and spring just be disrespectful. What's the worst winter you've had? I need to know the worst winter you've had out there. 'Cause I've had some pretty bad ones. If I still had pictures, I'd post it in the Discord. But I've had some pretty bad winters out here. Let's see if I can find one. I gotta find at least one. Let's see. Where is it? That's a video when my whole car was froze over. You know it's bad when you go out to your car and the whole thing is frozen over.
Yeah, that
And
is bad.
and you can't get I couldn't get my doors open. I had remote start quite a few times to get the ice to start to melt.
So you're saying you should have moved south a long time ago? Sounds right.
No, not at all. So I had my black Durango too. Yeah, ice was crazy. Had another one where my whole SUV was buried under the snow. Couldn't even see it. Trying to find a picture of that. Here we go. They'll probably be in here. She said a winter. All right, Jane. You talking about using somebody, boy? If you can't dig your car out, then you got to move to a warmer climate place.
Thank God I never experienced that.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what though. If I could be completely honest, that snow could be fun sometimes. Other times, not so much.
I hear you.
This is back. This picture I'm about to put in the Discord was back in 2013, I think it was. Look at that there. I couldn't even get out the house. Snow was all the way up past my waist at the door.
Damn.
She said my sugar daddy probably died at childbirth. I'm done. I'm cooked. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. Jay, I ain't got nothing else to say to you. You wild. Whatever you was drinking, put the cup down. Put the cup down now. Hey B.
You know habla inglés?
Did you see that picture of the Discord?
Yeah. I saw how fast I would have been gone, never to return.
Bro, like I said, sometimes you gotta love it. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing you can love about bad weather like that is all you can do is stay inside and lay pipe. That's the only thing you can love about that weather. Pipe laying season.
You obviously don't know me, man. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Let me tell you something. If I have the day off and I wake up and it's cold and raining outside, we not leaving the house. We probably not leaving the bed.
Oh, yo.
It's gonna be hot and bothered, but we ain't leaving the bed. I might go to the kitchen and cook something real quick. Come slide back in them sheets.
Hey man, I got to bring the cleats in the kitchen while I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Ain't no
While we
taking no breaks.
cooking, you gonna fuck around, burn your balls off.
Nah, ain't no taking no breaks, bro. Ain't no taking no breaks. I gotta be in the chicks while I'm cooking. It is. Absolutely it is. We got a nice steep hill right around the corner.
I never heard of a snow tub. What's a snow tub?
Ash, you have no idea what you're missing. We got a nice steep hill right at my daughter's school, right around the corner. And man, woo, fire. Absolutely fire.
See, Jay come back in for the chicanery.
Oh yeah, he don't care nothing about the football talk or nothing else. He's here for problems. He want to be pause. Jay diabolical. That's why. Ash, it'll be some of the best fun you've ever had until you get cold.
Or you fall off that joint, slide down the hill without the tube.
Until you face plant and until one of your gloves fall off. Whoo, man.
Yeah, that's no
Boy,
joke.
if you saw,
It's happened to me many a times because in North Carolina it gets very cold, and I remember like two winters, like if the snow got really high, we went tubing, and then I fell off, and I the only good thing about when you fall into the snow, you get to sit by the fire, feet
Right.
might be in some hot water, but you get some hot chocolate. Feel good though.
yeah,
That's
you
about it.
got the part where where if you slide along that snow, it's like sliding on concrete.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, no, listen, it's hella fun. And then going home and warming up after is nice.
Or
But
staying warm in the first
where
place
you
is great.
can't where you can't get to
Oh,
warming up quick enough. I've worked in weather like that. It's not fun. I worked in a we were in a solar field doing solar panels and it snowed. We were out in the field, 3 feet of snow, and it was like 20 below. Man, and then we had the screws to screw the back of the panels on is mad small, so you couldn't even do it with a glove on. You just keep dropping the bolts and the screws, so you had to do it barehanded, and it's all metal. And metal in the cold, that ain't no joke. So we doing 11-hour shifts, and that man, listen. By the time you get to go home, you were sitting in the parking lot for at least an hour after you officially clocked out just to warm up before you start driving. It was crazy. By the time I got off work doing that, I couldn't feel my fingers
I
at
bet you
all.
couldn't.
They were gone. Like gone. And I was dressing mad warm. And it does nothing in that type of weather. Not when you're working in it. When you're working in it, it does absolutely nothing. But when you just having fun with it, good times. Even driving in it, having fun driving in it, when you get a nice open road or empty parking lot, you're just out there doing donuts and whatnot. Good time. I didn't drove to work in that. I didn't worked in it. I didn't all of that. I got no problems with it. That's why I don't leave because I don't mind having. First off, I was telling B earlier, I have really bad allergies, so having half a year or so away from allergy season is a plus for me. So that's one of the reasons why I love it here. Whereas if I go somewhere warmer, I got to deal with that pollen more times of the year than I want to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
yeah, so that going south is kind of a killer for me because of my allergies, which I'm
Well, you
dealing with right
definitely,
now. You gotta hear me sniffling. It's that time of year here, so
you definitely won't want to come. You don't want to come to Texas because they got cedar trees out here that, and I never knew I was allergic to cedar trees, and they got like the cedar fever
yeah,
where you get the sneezing and
yep,
it's you got to deal with that and the pollen is bad, man. And so I'm taking medicine right now for it.
yeah. I'm the same way, and my allergies are still kicking my behind. Facts. No, we get sun. Hold on now. Don't get sun. My last 3 days was 85. My last 3 days was 85.
I'm
Today
telling you,
was 75.
JD6. I'm telling you, JD6. I ain't know there was, you know, we Carolina boys. We we got the pollen and everything, but I ain't seeded these seeded trees could f you up like this as far as allergies, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, we done had nice weather the last few days. That's why That's why my allergies is kicking my ass now. 85 the last couple days. Yeah, man. Kwame, you know you gotta watch your mouth around them two. You know what I'm saying? You put that letter in a sentence, they go crazy.
I feel assaulted and attacked.
And those hot hands, Chris, those hot hands come in handy. Boy, I be having the toe warmers, the hand warmers. I'll buy the heated. I be having the heated jacket sometimes. I'll buy the heated jacket, and all that stuff come in handy, especially when you're working in that weather. Got the battery powered jacket. Boy, crank that up on high. That's why I love my truck now, though. I got the heated seats in my truck, the heated steering wheel, and then for the winter, I got the ventilated seats. Cost a pretty penny, but it's well worth it. I mean, for the summer, I got the ventilated seats. I know that'll feel weird to some people in here, but hey. Hey. Chocolate do melt, but I'm good. I'm still strong. 85, bruh. Still strong. Your boy was up here with the shorts on, bro. It's time to break out the shorts. I had to break the shorts out.
World never wants to know.
Hey, question though. Like we talk about, winter, summer, all that. All right, Chris, you wildin'. Do any wear ankle socks? And is there a problem with wearing ankle socks? I need to know.
No, I got some ankle socks. Depends on what you wear it with.
Facts. So the wildest thing I've seen is dudes on construction sites with work boots on their ankle socks. Jay, there's something wrong with you, bro. I told you weird. I told you there's something wrong with Jay. What is wrong with you, bro? You live in Texas. It's 100 and something degrees out. You not wearing ankle socks?
Jay the Six must be a baller because a lot of ballers don't like wearing ankle socks for some reason.
Bro, it be hot as hell in Texas. You out there, Jay out there in knee-high socks in Texas. But you tripping? Jay tripping. Jay is tripping. See, for me, I gotta have my ankle socks.
I knew
especially for the summer. For the winter, I'll go to my higher socks. At work, I got my higher socks on because I don't want the back of my work boot making love to the back of my ankle. That's just disgusting. That end up with rug burn and all that on the back of your ankle. Nah, I can't do that.
Now I'm with you on this when it comes to athletes anyway. When I used to wrestle, we had this thing. All the studs or the good wrestlers used to wear all the dudes ever go to regionals or make it to state. We used to wear colorful socks.
Jay said crew socks only, not even quarter
Like high
socks.
high colorful socks. So if you like wore a black singlet and your school colors is, I don't know, Carolina blue and red, you
Yeah,
can
but that's
just wear.
different.
Hmm?
That's different though. That's pertaining to sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only time like I wear like high socks or whatever in sports, whatever. But like just going, I wear crew socks. I don't care.
Yeah,
No matter to me.
this Jay wear crew socks everywhere. Jay the dude that be outside in jean shorts and crew socks. K, you in love with a psycho killer. If Jay was of lighter hue, he'd be a school shooter.
Yeah, Kwame, that's what we used to wear in wrestling. It's singlets. Yeah. Oh, that's what they wear and still wear now. But I'm an athlete.
My boy said he used to wear knee-high socks and Vans. Oh, Jay had no clue what color his skin was. Jay had no idea what color his skin was. Jay Jay Jay
Dang, Chris, she said fake ass skater boy. Damn.
Jay was 5 minutes off from being a school shooter. That's crazy work.
I thought he about to say some some high socks with some J's or something. 'Cause he said he was a baller, not Vans.
Yeah, he said Vans, bro. That's completely like opposite side of it. Yeah.
He must have been crossing people up with Vans on. I don't know.
I don't know if Jay should play basketball.
Jay said he
I
wasn't
think
good
he's
at basketball.
He said he like playing badminton.
Jay said he was one of those tall for nothing dudes. He had the height
That's
for
why he swear
absolutely
that's why he swear he's short now all of a sudden.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the place where the cookout is planned to be, if I get the place that I'm trying to get, there's a basketball court there. Hendo already talking big noise. I told him you step in the paint, you on your own. It's gonna be no man's land.
Well, listen, that's on y'all. Unfortunately, like I said, I ain't gonna be able to make this one. But
No, we get what you saying, Jada Six. When the pack came out with got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Everybody's from my hood anyway was rocking the Vans, but not with high socks. They had like with high
it wasn't even
outfits.
12 when that came out. When that came out, Jay was about 4.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting Jada Six little younger than us. Yeah.
he a young buck, so he don't even have that excuse, Jared.
Good thing I'm the oldest here now.
What up, Black? Hey, Jay, you got no excuse. You was running around with crew socks on and Vans. I don't know, man. I just lost a lot of respect for you randomly.
They said he had the Skechers.
Not the Skechers.
The Skechers with a little wheel in the back, so you turn into roller skates.
Oh man, the Heelys.
The Heelys.
My boy had the Heelys on.
But that was some fat oxymoron stuff. How you gonna decide you're not gonna walk no more and just slide somewhere with some food?
Right? You walk in 1 second, and you're like, no, I'm lazy, bro. just start sliding around.
You know how many like little fat little overweight kids I seen like with a juicy juice and some cookies? Just, you know what? Fuck this walking and just slides. I was like, that's why we fat. That's why this nation is fat. Shit like this.
Man. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Kwame, chill. That's not the case. I actually just saw a video on Haley's about 2 days ago. Yesterday. Saw a video on some Heelys yesterday. There's a chick wearing them with some jeans. And she was at a skate park. And she was at a skate park with some Heelys on. That shit was killing me. And to answer the question you're going to ask, yes, she was of a lighter hue. Of course you did, Jay. My mom never bought me any, but I wanted them so bad. My boy was dying to get the Heelys. That's crazy work. So while I'm out here running around like, yo, let me get the Jays, let me get the Iversons. I ain't gonna front. I even wore McGrady's, bro. Let me get the basketball sneakers. My boy said, yo, give them Heelys, give them Vans. Teachers don't know. I know you ain't talking about the S with the 6 lines, and then you connect, bro. I know that ain't what you talking about. I know you ain't talking about the S symbol with the lines.
Man, everybody was doing that. Kwame, I remember that. Everybody was trying not to crease up their forces. That was.
Oh man.
I was just listening to Air Force Ones by Nelly and the St. Lunatics the other day.
Hey, unpopular opinion. That album by Nelly was fire.
Which album?
The one with Air Force Ones on it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was.
My favorite song on that album was Pimp Juice. You couldn't tell me nothing with Pimp Juice.
Time for the Hustler. That was the best song on the album. Fuck with y'all.
What, Pimp Juice?
Think I need to let loose.
Yes, that was my favorite. Yo, by far.
Oh, that was not. I did not call, bro. I didn't even sing that. Well, why are you here?
She only want me for my pimp juice.
I could sing half a note. That dog will come flying across the damn building.
That song was fire.
Yeah, it was.
Not affected on my left, boo. I know you ain't right. That was my joint.
Man said, you ain't from Russia, so bitch, why you Russian?
I need to let it loose. Yo, Pimp Juice was the joint. And
Jay, you don't know what back then was. You barely from now. Talk about back then. When was your back then? 4 years ago?
No, back then, if it was basically for like a fad, so if everybody was rocking the, basically whatever the song
he said
was.
back then. He said back then, like he ain't talking about 2018.
No, but no, somebody would have broke out with some shell to Adidas and had a good outfit with it. Everybody would be trying to copy it.
Well, hold on. I gotta get Jay anyway because Jay said we were talking about Nelly album and Pimp Juice. Jay said Country Grammar, and that's the wrong album. Everybody knows that was Nellyville, not Country Grammar. So yeah, Jay, get
Hey,
your albums right.
give Jay a break, man.
Jay getting beat up right now.
Yeah, at least he
James
know who
Bond,
Nelly is.
James
Facts.
Bond in 2022 talk about some stuff from 1984.
Jay, the only one in the chat ain't spit no lyrics from Pit Juice.
And the only reason why I'm speaking up with Jay because I'm probably the second youngest. Jay the youngest out of all of us.
Shit, when I hit my 40 this month, boy, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I be walking around here like I'm 84.
Jay said, I know the song, damn it. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jay. If you say so. You know what? You got a chance to defend yourself on that next week. Whether you know the song or not.
He about to play that joint right now. He about to play that joint 20 times in a row.
My pimp juice, talking my pimp juice. I'm telling you, that was about,
Nelly has some cuts, but I wasn't a big Nelly fan back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, I was Lil Wayne, Outkast. You know.
Me too. No, I liked Lil Wayne. I wasn't a Lil Wayne fan, but I like Lil Wayne. I could listen to him. I wasn't a Nelly fan either, but I like Nelly, so I could listen to him.
Yeah, I'm the same way. He has some cuts.
Yeah. So I had no problem listening.
I mean, he got like 7 country songs now. I think he did a country rap out like recently.
You notice Jay changing the subject. So next week I'm gonna be elated about Dan having a flawless draft. We changing the subject. we know that move, Jay.
Jay over here acting like Suge. I mean, we really know for real. We know.
Yeah, Kwame, I'm from the OJ the Juice Man. That era. That's how old I am. When them boys came out.
Back when Outkast came out. Outlast.
Oh, for you?
Chris, you know you lying. You ain't about to be no damn 60.
I think Chris like 37, maybe.
Hey Jay, without listening, I need you to type one line from Pimp Juice. We done set 8 of them. You type one line from Pimp Juice right now. This is just a test. Now, I wouldn't normally test somebody like this because my memory is shot. So I have to dig in the archives to try to remember stuff.
I don't. I remember videos to the song and everything.
Yeah, OJ Juice and we'll be saying that shit at random.
Young Juice.
Yo, what's another song that comes to mind that you feel like underrated or was just catchy as hell?
Blue Magic by Jay-Z. I don't know why that wasn't like one of the singles they released. That shit was on point. Or Mr. Carter, Jay-Z, and Lil Wayne.
For me,
I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of catchy songs in my era. I can't think of them all.
I'm gonna give you one right now. For me, I'm gonna go with Gucci Mane, Icy.
Yes.
Yeah, that joint was so catchy and underrated. The beat was sick,
The song that started the beef.
bruh. Just that was just a nasty track right there.
You
That
know
was
what
a
song
nasty.
that was bumping, but they outplayed it. The Lil Wayne Go DJ.
I go DJ, that's my DJ. Yeah,
That
no,
was
you right.
that was probably when I stopped liking Wayne as much because he just started discussing a lot more. Before that, Wayne had verses that you had to insinuate the curse word, but they were still bomb as hell.
That is one of the songs that Gilly wrote, right? That's it.
Oh, Chris. Yeah, she Nappy Roots Country Boys. Yeah. Oh, oh
I
no,
never thought
hell
that song
no,
was
boy.
underrated. We like that around here. We did, so I never thought it was underrated. That shit was
No,
underrated
same
all the
here,
time.
man.
Gilly wrote a lot of music for Wayne.
He also
That's
did a
why
lot of twerking.
that's why they had that beef for a while because I think it was something happened where Wayne refused to pay him or give him his credits or something like that.
His baby wasn't paying people.
Yeah, but he also didn't credit him on the album as a writer.
He was
On
his
one
he
of the
was his
albums as a
ghostwriter.
writer.
He was his ghostwriter,
So
and baby wasn't paying him. Wayne has been in 3 different beefs because of baby not paying people. Gilly, the Clips were beefing with baby because he didn't pay them for that, and I think another song. What happened to that boy in another song? So since they were beefing with baby about him not getting paid, Wayne jumped into it. And then of course years later, Wayne beefing with baby because he didn't get paid. I feel like he owed the Clips an apology. And that's also why Drake got into it with Pusha T and got his ass burnt because Pusha T had to beef with Wayne. So
No, they had a short run, but they had some catchy songs. Y'all remember the Franchise Boys?
yep.
yeah, yeah.
They had some catchy
It's because
songs.
them and D4L got into it about who really
I was about
started
to bring
snapping.
up D4L. You remember what's his name from D4L?
Abo?
Fabo? When they made the song Tatted Up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Spaceships on Bankhead. If you down with the culture. I know y'all only know the hits.
Oh, Jeezy, yeah.
So what's Shorty Low?
Yeah, Shirley Lowe was cold, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Atlanta saying Shirley Lowe was colder than the T.I. on the mic. Is that true, y'all?
I like
Well,
Shorty Low, but I mean, you got people say that, but then it's not enough subject matter for you to put it against.
I hear you, but like just a lot of underground folk from Atlanta that was in that scene back in the day will say it. I know T.I. got the hits, and he's a very great rapper. Um, and he's getting a little run now, especially after the 50 Cent beat. But I just remember back in the day that everybody would say, well, not everybody, but especially from the people that from Atlanta would say that. I don't know. Maybe those some of the people that Atlanta that didn't like T.I. I don't know, but that's what I heard.
I mean, it's like when you're the hometown guy and you get to a certain level of fame, it's always somebody trying to say, "Oh, this guy's the next one on, and he's gonna be number one. He's gonna they do that in a lot of cities. They'll say, "Oh, like when Chingy got popular, oh, Chingy's gonna be the guy. Nelly was, he was okay, but Chingy's much better." Like you try to hype the newer guy, and then that newer guy has a great album, and then he disappears. And they're like, "Oh, well, his underground stuff. If his underground stuff was better, they would have put his underground stuff on his album." Because we know it's a lot of artists who had a whole entire album of stuff that they made before they got signed, and they put those songs out as their first album. It happens all the time.
Like Big Crit did. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, I feel like yes, comparatively, they were both good. I wouldn't say I liked one way better than the other, but T.I. had more stuff out, and if you have more stuff out, you also have more stuff for people to hate. Like there's certain artists that they could put something like 50 Cent could put out an album right now that could be great, but they were like, "Man, we've already had like 60-year albums. We don't really care that you made a 7th."
All right, Chingy did have a 2-album run. You remember he called himself, if you want to call it a beef, trying to beef with Nelly.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Shorty Low. Like he was like, "Oh, T.I.'s not from Bankhead," and people were like, "Well, he's from the west side of Bankhead. You're from a different side of Bankhead." And T.I. and Shorty Low acted like he didn't know who T.I. was, but he kind of gave up the tidbit because in the video, there's a video that T.I. made, and he passes Shorty Low, and he gives him dap. And the reason is because they use Shorty Low's car as T.I.'s car in that video. So he was like, "If you're going to use my car, I got to at least have a cameo in the video." So that acknowledges that, yes, he knew who T.I. was. He was like, "Well, T.I. didn't sell as much as I did because I was a heavier drug dealer," which, yeah, he was. He went to jail for it, did his time and whatnot. He was a heavy drug dealer, but you still have to acknowledge that the guy had to be somewhere around somewhere for y'all to know each other, or for him to say, "Hey, this guy has a bomb ass set of cars. Let's use his car to shoot the video."
Yeah.
Well, it's pointless beefs that ruin careers because I mean, P.I. said it himself when that Shorty Low song came out. Even though he's beefing with Shorty Low, he was playing it in his car because the shit was fire.
Yeah,
He just wasn't finna let y'all know.
Y'all give me a song that is iconic in a way that didn't matter whether you listen to it back then or you listen to it now. Young kids, old kids, you got no choice but to vibe to it when they come on. Doesn't matter if it's R&B, country, hip hop, whatever. Give me one of the songs that come to mind when you think of that. And I know there's a lot of
I've
them.
seen for myself. This off the top of my head. Michael Jackson, Pretty Young Thing. I've seen that song come on. Everybody from black, white, everybody just not start nodding their head or just singing along. Just on top of my head. I know there's more, but
Facts. No, you right. That's facts. What about you, B?
Man, what was the song by the Union Twins? Not Get Low, it's another one. I mean, you can say Salt Shaker by Union Twins. Everybody know that damn song. Although some of them words you might not be able to say.
Yeah. Yeah, Twins was
I think some of the youngins though, some of the youngins probably wouldn't rock with it though, because they tend to look at us like our music was, you know.
The first thing my niece says when she gets in the car, Uncle, play some of that music they used to play when I was younger. And that's exactly
Yeah, but you
that
can't bring
ETL
up family
2000.
members because the family members grow up listening to what we listening to. I'm talking about these YNs that are in the street that be like, you know, that be out here talking about like 50 was whack, Wayne was whack, and all that. You know, they only like this.
They still know from the window to the wall. They still know that song coming from the window to the wall. They still know
that's true though. That's true. That's true.
I mean, what was the Bruno Mars joint where that's what I like. That Bruno Mars song, that's what I like. It don't somebody's 98-plus-year-old grandmama. That song come on, she singing it, your niece singing it, your uncle singing it, your mama singing it.
Jay says T.I. Rubber Band. No, I don't think so, Jay. Maybe, but I don't.
Y'all play T.I. 2024's it's on, and yeah, if y'all play Down for My Niggas, yeah, don't let me and my mom be in the car. It's gonna be a problem.
You play just like if you play Dro Shoulder Lean.
Yeah.
Everybody love that song.
I scream fall.
You know what I'm saying?
What is wrong with
Everybody loves Shoulder Lean.
No.
Everybody know Juvenile, back that ass up.
Yeah, Juvenile.
I'm gonna give you something that's way off the reservation. That to this day, if you play it, "Killing Me Softly" by the Fugees, iconic track.
I mean, it used to go crazy, but then she went crazy. And it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? If that song come on, man, listen.
I get a little head nod. I ain't gonna sing it like I used to. I get a little head nod.
I can give you another one, and maybe it was because of where I was at, but just Mystical. Here I go.
No, that's a good one. Here I go.
And did you know that was a beef response toward Cash Money or whatever they would call back then, Lil Wayne and them?
Yeah,
that little beef they had.
The Hot Boys. Now let's get ready to rumble.
Yep.
Man, he just
the most the most underrated song from Mystical is probably that joint Jump. I believe it's called Jump. It's the it was the soundtrack cut for Any Given Sunday. When that motherfucker come on, if you got your sound system up, yeah, that motherfucker slap.
We ain't gotta give you Jack, Jay. I'm not giving you that one.
I look good. Yeah. That song had a little good run, but
you know what? Swag surfing. Everybody get down on swag surfing. As soon as that motherfucker, man, I got that swag. Yeah. At the wedding and everything, everybody go crazy.
Everybody do be swag surfing, which is crazy because I was never. That song got me, and I wasn't even a fan of it. It's one of them songs. It's like there's certain songs out there that just hit you, and even if you don't like the artist, you like, all right, yo, I gotta pay some respect to this. Like,
I don't know nothing else that I don't know nothing their song that they made besides that. Them and Shop Boys Party Like a Rock Star. Them two songs come on.
Oh yeah, everybody love it. Everybody, I seen white people. Everybody loves Party Like a Rock Star by Shop Boys.
Party like a rock star.
Right, but I
Holy
can't name
dude. Yeah, that song was fire. I was listening to that like 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna hold you. I was listening to that 2
Yep,
weeks ago.
Manny Fresh when he was in his bag. Yep, Manny Fresh had some bangers too.
Oh yeah, he's showing real big. That's my
Hmm.
joint.
All
All,
right, Jay.
all
I'll
praise.
give you Nuck if you buck. All right, I'll give you Nuck if you buck.
Jay was struggling for a song to get in there, boy.
He was, boy. He was struggling. He was
Y'all leave
fighting.
Jay alone, man. He has a couple good cuts, man.
Jay was fighting for his life. I'll give you Nuck if you buck. Because everybody hear that. You hear that. Everybody ready to brawl.
Everybody think they can fight until they
You
man,
know
you
what I'm
don't sit your
saying?
little scrawny ass down. Man.
Exactly. Duck if you buck. Come on, everybody bugging.
Jared over here making fun of the little people.
Yo, you
No,
know,
you know that song. Somebody weigh 130 pounds with a white beater think they can fight. You don't sit your ass
Hey, I
down.
used to resemble that remark. Okay, don't activate my small man complex.
Oh, my bad, Ghost. My bad.
Jay, you know what other
Somebody
song
was in the
had
chat
people going
earlier trying to call
crazy?
me skinny and whatnot. I ain't like I don't weigh up like I ain't up there in the like heavyweight spectrum.
Oh, what's the name of that song?
But fellas, my phone about to die, man. Let me get off here, man. I
All right.
appreciate y'all,
Yeah, appreciate you coming by.
man. Shoot, I appreciate it, man. This was fun.
Jared, man, let the people know where they can find you before your
Oh,
phone
you
die
know.
on you.
Yes, sir. So y'all can catch me on my channel, Jared 11 Green. Every Sunday I have a show called Southern Baller Show around 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then I have HBCU Fanatics. We try to have it every Thursday around 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So a third show that I have with my brother 78 Sports TV uh, is a show called Black Man's Perspective, where we just talk about how black men, what we have to go through, what we can do to improve ourselves. So check a brother out, man. But like I said, man, Big Reg, Aces Ghost, Jada6, man, I appreciate y'all for allowing me to hop on the panel, man. But y'all have a blessed night, and I appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. Y'all be blessed.
Yes, sir. You
All right,
too.
peace.
So going to another song, right? Were you talking about a song that had people ready to fight? Bone Crusher, Never Scared.
I was
Whenever
just
that,
talking about that.
yeah, whenever that beat dropped, people was ready to brawl, bro. When I'm
So
outside of the club, and you think I'm a
did you hear the
punk?
controversy behind that song?
Nah.
So supposedly he did that song. He did that hook with another group. They basically some other it was a duo. It was two guys. They were a rap group. It was the two of them, and they basically called him to collaborate on a song. And I think that was the hook of that song.
Oh
Never
wow.
Scared. So then when he had his album, he basically took that hook and made his own song with that hook. I mean, after a while, they ended up settling it where he like either gave them credit and like they get royalties from the song. But I mean, it literally it was just like he just reused the hook to make his own song. Like
Yeah.
the production, the beat on it was nowhere near like it was an underground song that probably was good enough for a mixtape. And then he got a record deal and had the production to make it a serious, a serious rap song.
Word.
But there's like if you can find that artist or something, if you look under the song Never Scared,
there are people who will be like, "Oh, this song was stolen from this artist," this and the third, yada yada. And John Wayne, my joint, that Pastor George joint, when they say it came to the club just to fight, man, Pastor George had me in there ready to break somebody's neck between
Right?
ATL Ho and came to the club to fight. Yeah, we about to get into some shenanigans.
Bro, you know what song had me acting different when they came out?
A lot of
And,
songs, Jodeci,
and, and not
Waiting to Exhale.
not near woman near me could stand me at the time because of it. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Take some shit you might like. Damn, you got a sexy ass body. Your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch it and see if it's soft? No, just plain. Let's just say I can. Yeah, I don't know to be a real nasty man. Hey, man, the Whisper song. The Whisper song was my ish because I was a Yin Yang Twins fan. Okay, I like
Yo, you know the remix got free suspended from 106 & Park.
bro. I was the biggest fan, and I love that song. And couldn't nobody stand me because it didn't matter if I was on the school bus, I was walking down the street, I roll up on the hey, little mama, let me whisper. Yeah, they're like, boy, get out of here. Because they know I'm clowning. I was clowning with that song, something crazy. Just having a ball.
Look, he just admitted he's a heathen, y'all.
No, I admit it, I was getting on people's nerve with that song.
He's whispering everybody's ear.
They had Yin Yang Twins, that album, United State of Atlanta, that album had a couple of songs on it that was just, I mean, just crazy. Like, if you ever heard that album, then you had to hear the song Bedroom Boom with Jeremiah. Right? I think that's who it was on the chorus. No, it was Avant. Avant was on the chorus. It was Yin Yang Twins.
My favorite thought song that they made was Whistle While You Twerk.
Bruh. Yin Yang Twins was them boys had it going, bro. Bedroom Boom. This is everybody's homework. I'm giving y'all homework for the week until next week's show. Even if you do it before, then just drop it in the Discord. Everybody's got to go look up Yin Yang Twins featuring Avant, Bedroom Boom. The song is hilarious. I've never seen Avant was singing stuff in a way that it shouldn't have been sung, and it was oh man. My boy said, bend your legs like a bald nigga, work that back. Move like a snake when you do that. I was like, what? Bro, the whole song, you have to go listen to the song. Amazing. Hilarious song. My boy Yvonne said he sung a part where he's like hitting the bed like boom, boom, boom. But imagine somebody singing it with everything they got. And he was like, legs be shaking till the screws come loose while I'm off in it. Bruh, you gotta hear the song. If you ain't heard the song, you gotta go hear the song. You gotta hear the song. That's my homework for everybody. Go listen to Bedroom Boom. Yin Yang Twins and Avant. And while you looking up the album, listen to the song Pull My Hair. by the Yin Yang Twins, bro. And if you gonna listen to Pull My Hair, you gotta make sure ain't no kids around. Same thing for Bedroom Boom. You can't listen to it with the kids around, and you can't listen to it with your parents around because they're
That's why
gonna
you're
be
supposed to
looking at
have
you
bear
like,
share,
"What?"
Jay.
You gotta have to have some headphones on when you listen to that. You gotta have to have some headphones on when you listen to that. Because if I could give you a snippet from the song, I would. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord. I'll drop it in the Discord. That's what I'll do. I'll look on YouTube. I'll find it. I don't know if I'll find the uncensored version on YouTube, but I'll find those two songs on YouTube and drop it in the Discord. And Ghost, you can let me know after you listen to it. I don't know if you're gonna listen to it tonight, but I the
No,
songs
eventually,
every time I listen to them, huh?
eventually, I gotta sleep sometime. Y'all trying to kill me.
Now tell me about it, right? I'm running off an hour and I'm acting like I ain't gotta get up early in the morning to bring Lola to gymnastics. But
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
drop
up to
the
take some.
songs.
I gotta get up to take some asshole to the middle school so he can run around like a psycho before I hit 95 South. Somebody said there was good food abound, and guess who's inbound?
Oh boy, we already know. We already know. Um, let's
Waiting for the
see.
presentation. What presentation was you waiting for, Jay? Oh, I will. I'm gonna get this mud out the way so I can go ahead and get my because I gotta eat breakfast and I have post breakfast, which has to be before noon. And then I have lunch, which has to be before 3. And then by 6, I gotta have post lunch. If not, if traffic get a little deep, somebody might get cranky and I hop out the car on somebody. My food budget is quite expensive. And when you pay for bootleg, you're paying to skip the commercials. Jay, you sound real unseasoned right now. Talking about previews of upcoming videos on a bootleg. Where you do that at? Yeah, I guess nobody joined. Is taking Reg up. Reg had offered, if people wanted to join to have a private hangout after the live ends. But I guess y'all too sleepy. That's for sure, bro. If I buy a bootleg and I paid to watch commercials, bro, when you come back to the barbershop the next week to sell your videos, everybody gonna throw your shit back at you. You gonna walk in, it's gonna be a hell of CDs and DVDs and cases just slung at you at the same time. If he said the young naive age of 10. I'm trying to figure out why at any age you looking for commercials.
Oh man. Well, listen. As far as I did put out there for the post show hangout. Um, I also didn't think the show was gonna run till darn near midnight, so we can do a hangout another time.
So are you saying you're a nigger?
Whoa! First off, you need to clean that up because that didn't sound nothing like what you really said.
If you reneging, you're a nigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not say that no more. I'm really because YouTube is gonna mistake that immediately, And next thing you know, I'm gonna have 0 subscribers and 0 channel. So I need you to not. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna. We're gonna have to erase that off of here somehow. We got to get rid of that little 2 seconds. Dang, YouTube is like, nope, he cooked. It's over now. That's the one we was waiting for.
Yeah, it's a lot of
said,
channels.
"We got another one."
There's a lot of channels that should be going in. 'Cause, boy, some of these channels I done watched. I done see it, boy. They said the N word about 8 times in the first 27 seconds. I was like, God, what is there any other word? I heard it used as a noun, an adjective, a super noun, a pronoun, an X noun, an even noun.
Yeah, I don't. I can't. Hey, we can't say it, Kwame. We can't say it the way B said it. not, not with the hard
Look.
R on the end.
First of all, I know Jay ain't talking. Jay, you managed to get suspended from X. Like, how did that happen?
Facts. Jay can't
How?
go on X. You know, if you get suspended from X, you did something bad.
Like, they was like, nah, that's triple X. That's too many X's.
Jay got suspended in the worst way. Oh man.
They let you show you can post sex videos on X. So what did you do? I've seen gangbang footage on X, and that account is still there. What did you do?
Jay did some next level.
Jay said, "Hey, hold my beer, the tequila, and the Henny. I'll be right back."
Hey Jay, you got the link, bro. I'm about to end this live. Jump in here. We gonna have a little chat real quick because I need to make you listen to the Ying Yang Twin songs. I immediately. Now I don't even. I've seen people say stuff about the president, and they still in
Right.
there.
I'm like, but the dude who owns
Jay
X is beefing with the president. If anything, that would get you more subscribers. Trump and Elon is beefing, so you would think that would get you more subscribers. He got banned. They're like, you can't post anything ever again. You can't even make another account.
It's like, don't come back. Jay didn't, I don't know what he did, man. That just thinking about it now, because it'd be TNA everywhere. And yeah, Jay, I don't know what you did, bro.
Jay, you know what? He probably suggested another team get put red in their uniform.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Jay, you might get banned from OnlyFans. If you got banned from X, you might get banned from OnlyFans too.
Wait, you said Jay got an OnlyFans?
It looked like that's what he said. He put OnlyFab, which I mean, I'm guessing maybe it's on. Oh, he said OnlyFans and IG models can promote themselves, but I got suspended. You got more suspended. They terminated your contract
permanently. Jay, don't let Kay find out you got an OnlyFans either. She gonna kill you. But we about to get up out of here. For those of you who would like to join us, shoot a message. I could drop the link, but I think we're gonna have a little chat here real quick right after the live, just for a couple minutes. B, you want to let them know where they can find you?
You can find me here, acesbills.com. At whatever local food spot got that A1 from day one. If Jay gets some time, I mean, well, I think he got 2 videos to edit, and then after tomorrow it's gonna be 2 more videos, and after that it's gonna be like 6 more videos because it's summertime, so it's time to eat everything but ass.
Might as well eat some ass too. I don't see the problem. Anyway, y'all catch me here, Big Reg, Big Boy Talk, right on YouTube and on IG. Big Reg, Big Boy Talk, or BBT on IG. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.
Filipino.